What is going on, guys? This morning we are out fishing. I am out with my beautiful girlfriend JC, and we're gonna see if we can't catch some bass. The bass in Florida are bedding right now, so we're gonna go see if we can't toss Cinco in the water and see if we can't pull a couple of them off the beds. There's some nice fishing here, and some of you guys that watch my YouTube videos know where I'm at by looking at this house. This is actually where we come for a thing called Unplugged, and Unplugged is a college ministry that Tim and Marilyn Paul run, and they bring a ton of kids into their house every Sunday evening. We do worship, go through a quick little devotional or message. Amazing people, so I want to thank them first off for letting me be able to come out and fish. And we're gonna see if we can't catch some big ones today, so I'll keep in touch with you. All right, first one of the day after fishing for about an hour. You swallowed it, sir. So right now we're out at the lake. I'm using Bass Pro Shops crawl. Right here it's got a baby bass color with some blue speck in it. Right now all the fish are on bed, so I'm fishing hardcore on seawall. That's where this one was. You can actually see she's got a bloody tail. I don't know if it's focusing on that, but she's got a bloody tail, which means she was on the bed, so we're gonna go ahead and let her back. First fish of the day, hopefully we can get some more. There she goes. Dang, that sucker slammed it. That's a good fish too. Yeah, all right.
That's a big one.
Number 2. All right, again, on the Bass Pro crawl. I felt her thump it the first time, and then I said, I know there's a fish there. Let me just see. Cast up there again. Thumped it a second time. Now they're on beds, so one of the things that they do on beds is whenever they see something, a lot of times they won't attack it. They'll bite it and just let go, or they'll bite it and then they'll take it and carry it off of their bed and drop it if they're not really aggressive. So it took this one a couple tries to actually get it, but you can see her tail's a little bit red on the backside down here. Super healthy fish, so we're gonna let her go. Yikes, she's wanting to get out of here. Another nice one. Alright, another nice one again. Bloody. Another bedfish. Again, these crawls are killing it out here. Mr. Tim, the guy that has a house that we actually borrowed the boat from, he was saying Senkos are going crazy right now with like a blue-gray tint to it, and I didn't really have any Senkos like that, so picked the closest thing I could find. Everything blue works, Senkos, everything, and it's working way better. So there she goes, healthy. That's fish number 3. We're catching a bunch today. It's over here. It's right here.
Where?
Whoa! All right. I actually foul hooked her. She must have been sitting on her bed under it. It's in there good. Another one. Man, we're slamming them. It was really slow this morning, but it's picking up. Beautiful fish. Tail's bloody. These fish are for sure locked on beds, like I've been saying all day. It's one of the reasons I've been fishing craws, because you want something that's going to agitate them on their bed. So like a worm, a craw, anything like that is going to get on their bed, and they're going to think, oh, this thing's eating my eggs, I need to protect it. That's why I'm fishing craws and worms, and crawfish are killing it right now. So one of the things a lot of people do that really is a big mistake is they let these fish go as soon as they put them in the water. And you gotta wait to see how she's wiggling around right now. She's just about ready to go. You really have to wait till the right time. They'll start biting on your thumb a little bit, she's doing now, and then she'll take off. One of the worst things you could do is release a fish early, because like us, we have lactic acid in our muscles. And when we work out and do all kinds of things, that lactic acid builds up. And one of the things I like to do, you'll see me, I'll wave her in the water. And what that does is slowly work that lactic acid out of her muscles, so that way she doesn't cramp up and, you know, get all stiff, and it can actually hurt the fish. So you'll see me, I'll wiggle them, you know, work that lactic acid out of the muscle, it relaxes them, and then they take off easy. So see if we can't get a couple more. Oh no, he's got me wrapped around the dock. Well, this is one thing about fishing near dock. Oh no, it come off, dang it. That's why you can't let fish get slack. He's gonna splash in the water though. I want to get it on video. Oh gosh. Goodness gracious, we're thinking trying to get some film of an alligator. I left my bait in the water. All of a sudden my rod starts stinking, going crazy. He's barely hooked too. Oh, come here, Bubba. Man, I start putting a camera on the alligator, and then JC's like, your rod's fixing to fall in the water. That's why at the end of that alligator video you saw me flailing around. I was trying to film the gator and catch my pole at the same time. That's the stinking thing, I just left it there. Picked it right up. That was crazy. Woo, doggy! Dude, we are slamming them. Holy cow, these don't come off when you get the fish. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh goodness. All right. Heck yeah. Another decent sized fish. Chunky too, very healthy. I actually saw her bed. I casted onto it. I didn't know if she was on there or not. She hit it once. I wiggled it a little bit more. She hit it again. I kind of reeled it up, and she came swimming straight towards me with it. So I set the hook right at the boat, trying to get the camera ready. Boy, she was an acrobatic one for sure. That's a pretty fish right there. Sweet. Goes back in the water. Again, like I was saying, she's got all that lactic acid built up. We get that out of her, get the water flowing through the gills really good, fixing to be ready. She's starting to give me a little nibble on the finger, and here she goes. There she goes. Wet again. We're actually headed back in right now. We've caught plenty of fish. I'm very pleased with how we did today. The morning started off really slow. Didn't think we were gonna catch a thing. And then hit the far side of the lake on the seawalls, and he said they were bedding over there pretty good, and they were. So very happy with the turnout. Are you happy with it?
I'm so happy.
She is so happy. And so a big thank you to Tim and Marilyn. But right now we're gonna go into something that we have never done before. And one of the people that has actually got me into this is a guy named Kendall Grant. If you guys aren't subscribed to him on YouTube, go over. He's an awesome kid. Awesome young man, I should say. He's a Christian. So Kendall does this thing called Verse of the Week. And basically what it is, he goes through and picks a verse out of the Bible once a week in one of his videos, and he reads it. Kind of breaks it down so we can understand it better, and it's not just coming straight from the Bible. He kind of puts it in a better perspective for us, because sometimes the Bible is very confusing. So he breaks it down into something that we can understand a little bit better. So I'm going to be doing that. We're going to get this boat cleaned up, and I'll see y'all during the Verse of the Week. Alright guys, so we are now at Verse of the Week. So we are starting Verse of the Week right now, and so I'm excited. This is going to be a weekly thing that I do in one of my videos, just because God is awesome, and He's blessed me with almost 100 subscribers. I don't know if I'm going to have 100 subscribers yet by the time that this video comes out, but I'm very, very close, which is awesome, and it's been a really cool thing to climb from our first milestone, which was 50, to now 100. We're very, very close to getting there, and then I only need about 3,900 more or something like that. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and hop into Verse of the Week. So for this week, I chose, as you could see on my shirt, faith. So I want to talk about something that has to do with faith. And for those of you who aren't Christians, you know, if you have any questions, you could drop them down in the comments below about what being a Christian means and what it is, and you know, what are the ins and outs of it. Although I do not have all the answers at all, and I never will. I can help point you in the right direction and see if I can help you out. So this week we're in Deuteronomy 31:6. It says, "Be strong and courageous, do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you, He will never leave you nor forsake you." Basically what this means is, don't be afraid to do anything at all. You know, take the bull by the horns and go around and do what glorifies God, and don't be afraid to do it, because you know if it's glorifying God and it's something that God has asked you to do, no one's gonna step in front of you, and even if someone does step in front of you, God's with you and you got it covered. So again, that was Deuteronomy 31:6. This is the first verse of the week, and with that, we are gone.